watching Local 10, home of justnews.com and justweather.com.
The city of Miami wants to be in charge of parking, but the parking authority says they're just in it for the money.
Returning to vote 2010, another question on the ballot will ask Miami voters to give control of the Miami Parking Authority to the city.
Miami's mayor says that the agency can be run more efficiently, but opponents say they're just looking for ways to earn some money for the financially strapped city. Local 10's Janine Stanwood breaks it all down.
When you feed these meters in Miami, you're feeding the coffers of the Miami Parking Authority, the MPA, which controls all 300-some thousand parking spaces in the city and has been since 1955.
They've been lauded as one of the best parking organizations in the world.
Board member Tom Jelke doesn't make a dime at the MPA. No one on the board does, which is independently run and given a budget by the city. When the MPA turns a profit, the city gets a cut, an average of $2 million a year.
I've been on the board for 5 years. The city's never complained once about any of our budgetary issues.
So why does Mayor Tomas Regalado want a city takeover? Come Election Day, that issue will be on the ballot as a referendum that looks like this.
I think there are very large salaries. I think that the MPA is not living to the times that we're living in now.
The mayor says he wants to cut costs, and the MPA is ripe for the cutting. Records show its top-paid execs made between $100,000 and $184,000 last year, and that's not including benefits.
These are difficult times, and this is not just a takeover. This is not a power grab.
But what would happen if the city and not the Miami Parking Authority ran all of these lots?
If they're really trying to create more profits, there's one of two things they can do.
Jelke fears a city takeover will either raise the cost of parking or the city will sell the spaces to a private company. It happened in Chicago, where the city made tons of cash up front but lost control of their own parking spaces. Prices skyrocketed.
I mean, it's a mess.
There is no plan at all to sell the assets of the city of Miami.
Regalado says that won't happen. The fine print on the referendum says it could.
I mean, I think the city's shown over years that it's incapable of being financially solvent.
We want to know if we can get more money for the city.
Next week, voters will decide. In Miami, I'm Janine Stanwood, Local 10 News.
For a breakdown of all the amendments and profiles of each candidate on the ballot, just log on to our web channel, justnews.com, and look under the Vote 2010 section at the top of our homepage.